Here's another insight from Sewells Group. We work with leading automotive OEMs and thousands of their dealers around the globe, and this puts us in a fortunate position to be able to see, observe, and analyze the practices that are deployed in the management of dealerships. Through some of this analysis, we have put together 6 mantras for the profitability of your dealership. Here's the first one: be a scientist and not an artist. Howsoever cliche it may sound, but many of the dealer owners actually run their businesses in their own artistic ways. Well, as bright entrepreneurs, they always have a tendency to rely on their instincts. A scientific management approach in comparison involves analysis of data that the business presents to them. There is empirical evidence to suggest that a scientific approach of management in the dealerships leads to better financial results. Let's look at a case study here. The chart here shows a comparative analysis of performance of two control groups of dealerships in Australia. The pilot group actually applied structured scientific approach to management of its business over a 24-month period, while the comparison group continued with usual ways over the same period. And as you can see, the performance of control group, which is pilot group, is a lot better than the performance of the comparison group. The chart 2 shows performance improvement over the given period, and once again that performance improvement is better demonstrated in case of the pilot group, which actually applied the scientific methods of dealership management. Number 2, you should make money but in dealership business. I make a lot of money anyway. This is the trap that many dealership owners get into. If you really see the organized retail businesses world over, they actually try to focus on their core activity, that is retailing. In some cases, they even avoid investing in related activities such as real estate. This is because a focus on your core business activity leads to growth and better returns. In case of dealerships, there are businesses that generate 35% return on assets, which is really far better than most of the retailing businesses available in comparison. Then why invest anywhere else? Might as well focus on your core business and generate better returns. Third mantra: treat your dealership business as a business. This is interesting because quite frequently we come across two diverse approaches of dealership management, and interestingly, none of these two approaches actually works. In the first one, the dealership owner treats dealership business as a lifestyle business, and therefore business actually moves as per the health and mood of the dealer owner. In the second approach, some of the dealership owners have a tendency to treat the dealership business as a side business. Well, that's fine if you have a much larger business going on, but then this itself is a fairly large business and therefore deserves the attention and investments that a large business requires. And in these cases, these businesses die for want of attention. Fourth mantra refers to the structure of dealership. There is an old saying that you can't build an elephant out of a rabbit's skeleton, whatever amount of filling you do. Well, that's true of dealerships as well. If you have an ambitious plan for your dealership, if you have a vision for your dealership, create a structure that supports the vision. Having a small business structure and still having goal to have a scalable dealership business will not work. Our fifth mantra is inspired by Charles Darwin. Darwin believed that the species that adapt to the changing environment only survive. This is true for the dealerships as well. We live in the changing world. Our products are changing, our customers are changing. and therefore dealerships also need to change and change continuously. This change may be required to adapt to the needs of new age technology savvy customers. This change may be required to adapt to needs of an after sales or a workshop customer who's a lot more demanding. But whatever it is, we need to be observant of the changing environment and find newer and newer ways to handle our business. Finally, our sixth mantra says, if you want to get lucky in dealership business, you've got to be curious. Well, curiosity may have killed the cat, but you can benefit out of it. There are businesses around us which are continuously innovating. They are finding new ways to handle their customers. And if we observe a little bit and if we are curious about what people are doing, we can actually find a lot of great practices that we can apply to our businesses and benefit out of them. This is what we very strongly recommend. Innovation is great, but we do not need to innovate on our own every single time. Well, this is a brief synopsis of our 6 mantras. If you're interested to know more about these mantras, feel free to get in touch with us. That's all for now. Thanks for watching.